to get a live shot. What's going on? So I'll fill you in. This guy, the Biking Fireman, has just completed, what do you say, 5 miles, 4 miles?
6.5.
6.5 miles from Summit, taking the old Rahway Valley Railroad mostly, and heading all the way down to the Goethals. So we're gonna follow him. Yeah. He's probably trying to get a breath of air right now. You want to say anything about this part of the RVR here? So just to give context, we're at Market and Fairfield Ave. I believe that's the name of it. And this is where it kind of...
Yeah, so this is actually the most obstructed part of the line. Between Market and Michigan, you can't get through here. All the businesses have encroached on the right of way. So this is going to be one of the hardest parts to get everyone off. Here and the Union Auto Wreckers. Other than that, it's clear, ready to go.
Cool. All right, which way are we going to go from here?
We'll go down there and make a left.
All right. Got
that's Michigan there.
Some nifty restaurants down there. There's a place called Krabby's that has seafood. I haven't been there yet. And a Cuban restaurant, I think, called Cha Cha Cha. Nice pizza shop. So the idea is walk around, get out there.
Michigan.
Oh, sorry, Michigan. Michigan that turns into Fate Toot that way to the right. And yeah, it's coming back.
Yeah.
And then heading right.
The tracks right here. There we go. So we can cut back.
Yeah, we're just gonna carefully walk back.
Fun fact,
fun fact, what is that?
In 2006, I think, they started to reactivate the line. It was into the plan, so they started to actually lay new track.
Yeah, it looks newer.
And you see more new track down there, but this house right here basically had some strong protests to that. And I heard some other people were able to kind of shut down the reactivation.
Yeah, you can tell it's newer.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go. I ran by a deer yesterday, and a family of deer worked, and they were on the street.
Yeah, so we just got back on the trail. That's actually Fate Toot, which is not the same as, well, it's this. Yeah, but it actually veers off and goes in here. But right here on the left is, I believe this is Morse's Creek. So it's part of Morse's Creek, and up where the gang is walking, you have more trail. So, and that looks pretty new, even though it's 20 years old. It looks pretty new. Look at the trees growing through it.
I haven't slept at all.
I hear you.
We were up all night.
Can't sleep good tonight.
Yeah.
So just for this video, in your opinion, there's nothing wrong with walking on this right now?
Yeah, so this is a state-owned property. So I guess taxpayers owns it all. I don't think anyone's going to have an issue with us walking on it.
Yeah,
we're going to stay off I'm not going on the CNJ line, because that is still owned by
Conrail, yeah.
So I'm just going to go adjacent to that on
yeah, but I just like to always mention to people is that, you know, this is in your backyard, although we're being respectful. Yeah, we're respectful of people's property, but this is a abandoned railway.
Well, you want some?
I got
Is it
some.
possible you could send me
Yeah, I got some actually.
What's up?
What's going on,
Right,
man? How are you?
So
Good.
7.13 miles in. Jeff Hankinson walked with me a little bit.
Hey, how are you?
This is my friend Natalie.
Nice
Natalie.
To, yeah, nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
And so I was telling her, we're clear from here on out because you got it cleared.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah. You gonna walk?
Yeah,
Let's go.
walk.
Yeah, so let's see. I started in Summit this morning. Well, I started in Elizabeth this morning. I rode my bike to Summit. And from Summit I'm at 7.15 miles to here. We're at Roselle Park in front of
Woodside Gardens.
Woodside Gardens.
We're on Beechwood and Woodside, Colfax.
All right. Yeah. And
Making our way up.
so we're coming out to Westfield Ave, maybe a quarter mile up now.
Yep.
And that'll connect right into the CNJ. Like I said, we're gonna stay off the CNJ, but I'm gonna go parallel to it on Westfield Ave, and that's gonna connect us to the Elizabeth River Trail, which takes us right to the Goethals Bridge. So once all this is done, you can walk out of your house in Summit, and without going on a road, you can go all the way to the Goethals Bridge.
Awesome.
And that's about 13 miles. So that's kind of the dream that we got here, but it's just with, you know, two basic rail trails.
And from this point, what do you think you got? How many more miles?
I think about 6.
All right.
6 miles.
Just to give the viewers, you can see, again, this is the Rahway Valley Railroad, abandoned, and it's been cleared by the DPW at Roseville Park right here. And I believe it's a lot of the clearing you're going to see as we approach. So we'll show you that in a little bit. So we just finished walking. This is back Roseville Park. The DPW finished clearing this. It's really awesome. You can see the rails are here. I'm going to turn around. So we're now at the end of the RVR, which is Route 28 across Chihuahua. But if you cross the street, that's the old CNJ or the Conrail, also NJ Transit. That's where it kind of meets. But Mr. Dunn is going to continue on the rest of his journey, and he'll send some more updates. But I think, sadly, I have to leave the trailhead. But all the best.
Yeah, so I'm running a little behind. I'm going to try and meet my buddy Daniel from Bikes Will Save the World, at Bikes Will Save the World on Instagram, on the bridge by 2 o'clock. I'm going to have to make some good time to try and get there, so I'm going to go.
All the best.
Thank you.
Go for it.
Hey, guys.
Gonna make up. There he goes. Heading all the way down to Elizabeth, to the Goethals Bridge. He's gone. All right. So, hey, I just want to put this in context for what you just saw Stephen and the team doing. The idea is alternate safe transport trails, rails to trails, rails with trails. As you can see, I'm walking across the street in my town. The idea would be, I'm about 3-minute walk from my house, but the idea would be there would be a trailhead here that could take me east to Elizabeth safely on a bike, walk, wheelchair access, or I could go west towards Cranford, or I could go here on the RVR and go all the way up to Summit. So the idea is it's just like this. I'm just walking safely and want to be able to go with my family and not have to get in the car to do all that. Or what if you're commuting to work? So I'm going to make sure I'm doing what I said I'm going to do and not be safe. I'm walking across the street. This person's let me cross. Very nice people around here. So that's it. You'll see Stephen at the end of the video with News 12, and get involved. If you like the stuff, like the page, check us out. We got a lot of stuff coming up where you can get involved and volunteer and use your skills to help make this thing come alive. So just another interesting thing right here behind me, that is actually the NJ Transit line, and if it goes down, it intersects at Aldine Junction. That's where the CNJ picks up. Anyway, if you may not be interested in that, but have a great time and we'll see you soon.